whatever files has been developed on my system. Okay, so automatically those can get published on my GitHub account. Okay, to do that, what I have to do, I have to visit this Bob once again. I have to go here and let's this is what the prompt I'm going to add, that help me publish my local project to GitHub over here. Okay, and add the link there. Okay, it will ask you a couple of information, like couple of to sign in the GitHub account. Okay, so I'll show you how to get those details there. Okay, so it will take some time because it's understanding what exactly the requirement is. Simply do the approve for the task over here, and let's see the result what we get over here. Perfect, and I'll wait for it. Always remember that you have to keep that in mind, how many tokens are you are consuming. Okay, because more than that your tokens get consumed, you will be chargeable for that. Okay, so you have to go with the premium account accordingly. Okay, you have to upgrade your plan, and perfect, apply all there. Okay, on it like a shot over here, and it will ask me to get a sign in over here. It needs a particular authentication there, right? So requires a authentication code there. I tried doing the authentication there. Okay, so now click on this option, run gh auth login over here. Okay, simply you have to copy that code and you have to paste that. But before that, if you see that, right, you have to go there and generate a pat code for your GitHub account. Okay, now how to do it, I'll show you how to generate your pat code. Okay, and once you have your unique pat code for, you have to simply download that and you have to paste it there. Okay, which means it will auto sign in. Okay, and it will help you to get a file published there. So I need to generate a personal access token there. Okay, and I want to use a GitHub CLI gh auth login there. Okay, so here we already paste that login over here. Now here we have to go GitHub settings, developer settings, and then personal access tokens. Okay, so tokens will be a classics, and then we have to generate a new token there, right? I'll show you how I am doing here. Okay, so this is my username over here, and now it's time to generate a pad to sign in as a password there, right? So and I'll click on this option called setting. Okay, so once I do the setting over here, I'll get this option called developer setting over here. Okay, so simply click on this option developer setting over here, personal access tokens. Okay, let's click on this option tokens classics, and then once it is done, simply hit that option and generate a new token over here. Okay, so we need the classic one, so simply click on this option generate new a classic code over here. So it will, if in case your two factor authentication is done, you will get the code there. Okay, on your mobile phone, your particular system. Okay, I have just now added that code and I have signed in over here, and once it is done, I will get that code created over here. Okay, so I just have to do a check repo, workflow, write packages, delete packages, admin. So these are the accesses we are providing. Okay, while we are sharing that code with someone. Okay, so in our case, someone is basically your IBM Bob over here. Okay, so this pad code will be available only for 30 days. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. It will automatically get deleted from the account there. Perfect. So once it is done, I'll just say Bob IBM as a note over here, and it is available only for 30 days. So let's say generate code over here. I'll copy this. Okay, and let me just go there again, alt tab, and I'll simply paste that code over here. Okay, so let's paste this code over here, pat, and then hit the enter button over here, and perfect. So once it is done, I'll just make it like this. This is how the screen, and at the top you see this is 0.6.16 token has been consumed for this particular activity, right? So let's wait for it and see the result what we get over here. Okay, and git initiated done, git add, git commit is done, renaming for branch to main is done. Now the step 4, git remote and origin. Okay, now step 5, which is git push to git, requires a authentication. So it's basically waiting for the approval. Okay, so I just have to simply approve it, and the moment the approval is done, I can see the whatever files it is available in my system. I don't have to do a copy and paste or maybe manual upload in my GitHub. Here using the AI Bob IBM, it will automatically paste all my files on GitHub there.
Okay, so this is how the confirming the overall files there. Okay, and the URL is generated automatically. Okay, and this URL you can add in your LinkedIn profile as well to showcase the portfolio that this is how you have developed using the IBM Bob. Okay, so it's almost there, it's successfully done, and these are the green ticks, which is a good sign for us. It's almost done. Okay, so simply click on this option. Okay, my and that's how I can see my application is running smooth over here. Super. Okay, and that's how whatever desktop files are available, right, in our system, those will automatically get uploaded on GitHub using the appropriate URL. Okay, at the top you see the link is properly given. Overall coding also I can see it's been accessible over here. Okay, now if I copy and paste that URL, okay, on the browser, it will run automatically there. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this entire program. For more learning and tutorials related things, don't forget to subscribe us. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.